Alright, I want to talk to you guys about how you can get some free speed out of your running, because if you do this properly, you can engage your natural rubber bands, and that can pay off huge on race day or in your training. Hi everyone, Steve Gonzer, physical therapist with Run Smart. We're getting ready to launch the Midfoot project, and that's a 5-week run form boot camp. Starts in April. We only run it once a year. If you're interested in improving your run form, you think you can squeeze out some more efficiency, maybe you want to run faster or you want to just prevent injury, definitely check out the Midfoot project. I did put a link in this post. One of the things we teach is engaging your natural rubber bands. So what most people don't realize is that when you have, your muscles and tendons are elastic. So they provide this pop. And the nice thing about this pop, they have this covering that is the elastic part of it, is the pop is pretty much free, not pretty much, it is free speed. So if you ever notice when you're going to go jump, you're going to go down and then you're going to come up. And you don't go down and hold and then try to jump from there. You'll actually see this even when someone's guarding someone in basketball. If they're going to go a jump, they go down and up. They don't like hold this and try to jump from there. When you do this quick recoil, you go down, you load those rubber bands in your body. So when I go down into a squat and then quickly come up into a jump, I stretch my rubber bands and then I let them go into the jump. This downward motion is what loads those rubber bands. There's actually a research study that was done that looked at people's ability to jump, right? To reach up and touch something. And they had one group go down, counter movement, and jump straight up in the air. And they found that they could go a certain height. And then they had someone come down, hold, and then jump. What they found is the people who came down and then up right away got more power, got more height into their jump, because the down and up loaded their rubber bands, their muscles, their tendons. And the people who went down and held for a second, when they held it there, that stored force in their rubber bands, in their muscles and their tendons, actually lessened because they were holding it there. They didn't get the quick on and off of it. Now, how does this apply to you as a runner? When you run properly and you engage and you can land properly, the second you hit the ground, you can stretch those rubber bands and then throw them into your next stride. The trouble is, like, you want this pop. This pop is possible when you run with a certain type of run form. Now, where most people go wrong is that when they hit their foot out to the front, they have that big old, let's see if I can do it here, come down. This is pretty dirty down here from Mr. Winston. But when most runners come into the ground, they contact here, there's no rubber bands getting stored here. You're actually banging into the bones, and that pretty much stops any kind of force. And when I push off on this back side, I'm releasing some rubber band force into my stride, but I bang into my heel with this battering ram of a leg. When you run that way, you completely kill any chance of using your natural rubber bands. Like I said at the top of this video, your muscles, your tendons have this natural pop in them. You have to engage in them. So not only does it create more speed, but it also improves your shock absorption. That's why it's so important to learn how to engage these suckers in your run form. Free speed, less injuries, and overall you can actually feel like you're flying on your runs instead of shuffling and dragging yourself down the road, because you're gonna tap into this source that requires 0 calories, no energy. It's just the natural way your body works. If you're interested, you think your run form could use a little pop in your stride, you want to run faster, you want to prevent injury, you think your run form could be improved, make sure you check out the Midfoot project. There is a link in this post. Midfoot project goes live in April, and whether you're watching this, depending on when you watch this, either the price is going up or the program's closing. We only run it once a year, pun intended. So if you want some help with your run form, be sure to check out the Midfoot project and the link in this post. All right, everyone, engage your natural rubber bands. Check out the Midfoot project. Talk to you soon. Bye.